Here's what I've been running into. Many of you are eating right, exercising a ton, a lot, and you are being very good. Actually, you are putting a lot of energy into your health, and you're seeing little result, or sometimes you're even not seeing any result, like things are not happening. So there's few things that you have to know about your health, how the perimenopause body works. It's not the same rules anymore than what it used to be. First of all, if you are overweight, obese, or need to lose weight, just know that you are mostly undernourished. I know it may sound crazy, right? Like you're thinking, I need to lose weight. Why are you saying that I'm undernourished? I'll come back to it. Second, the lack of sleep. Not training properly, meaning we're doing too much cardio. Again, 40 and plus cardio isn't the way to go for us. Don't get me wrong, you need cardio, but not the way that we used to do in your 20s, like those marathons, those running, like all of that. That's not where you're going to lose weight. Okay? So cardio. And then you have gut issues. If you have even slight bloating happening, constipation, diarrhea, reflux, anything gut related, your weight is not going to budge. It's not. And then lastly, hormones. Now, notice that I've put hormones as the number 5 because most of the time we think of them as the first problem. But no, they're not. Hormones are highly affected by the rest of the things that are on the list. Okay, so let's go with you're having some extra pounds that you want to lose, and I'm saying that you're undernourished. Right. Most of the time when I run test labs, just like regular blood tests, blood work labs on my ladies, I will find out that they are undernourished. Yes, undernourished, meaning that they're deficient in some of the key nutrients that their body actually needs to just function regularly. You may be lacking zinc and you don't know about it. You may be lacking protein and you don't know about it. You may be lacking iron. That's a common one. A lot of people are actually functional anemic and they don't know. So if you are overweight, you may be undernourished. And that is, most of the time, it's because the gut isn't working properly. If the gut isn't able to digest properly the food that you are eating, then it means that you're not able to actually absorb from the food all the nutrition that your body needs. Okay? Second, sleep. Not enough. Sleep is that important because we produce our hormones during our sleep. And so if we're not sleeping enough, then we're already wrecking our hormones. So sleep is super important. Most of the time, if you work out, you need to actually add 1 hour more in the night to recover, to let your body just recover, to let the muscle go into reconstruction. So the days that you work out, you need an extra hour to sleep. Okay? So sleep is incredibly important for brain health, health in general, and if you're trying to build muscle, sleep. It's like a non-negotiable. The body will not do it without sleep. Okay? So we need sleep. The other thing was gut. Cardio training. So here's the thing with cardio. Cardio is great, but as we are getting in the older chapter of our life, more seasoned ladies here, our fiber, our muscle fiber, we are made of different kind of muscle fiber. The first one that we lose is our fast twitch muscle. Those are the one that speedy contraction, jumping here, catching yourself. Those are actually the ones that the kids train a lot for. They tumble, they do all those things, rapid movement, stop and go. That's the kind that we lose. So when you are jogging or like doing a lot of repetitive cardio, you're not training those muscles because your brain gets used to it. When we're running, it's so repetitive that you get me. Like when we're running, we're like, it's like a meditative state. We're thinking about something else. We can actually zoom out of our lives because it's that repetitive. And so we're not training the fast twitching muscle anymore. We're only training the muscle of endurance, the long one, the elongated one. And so we would lose the other type of muscle. Here's why you want to train weightlifting and strength training. You want to do that because this is the way that you're going to increase muscle mass. You want to increase muscle mass because this is how you're going to burn more sugar in your system. You're going to burn more energy. It's the muscle that actually burn the energy that we're eating. The less muscle you have, the less capacity of burning you have. If you are like me, I am a foodie. I love food. I just love food. So I actually train so that I can eat more. I'm building my muscle so that I can maintain my capacity of eating. Yes, I do. I just love food. I love that. It is a very social thing in our family. So I need to be able to enjoy my food. So next thing, gut. So the gut has to work with you. It has to work with you because it is the main source. It's the main area where once the food comes in, that's where everything gets to happen. If the gut isn't working well, your immune system is not going to work well either. You're going to be inflamed, then you're going to have foggy brain, then all of the rest, right? The lack of nutrition. Now, if we go down the route of lacking nutrition, then it means that your body is going to go and take out of your storage, which are your muscle and your bones. The gut has to be figured out ASAP. If you're having gut issue, call me. Like DM me, call me. This needs to be figured out ASAP for your longevity. Like it needs to happen. Now, lastly, hormones. So we know that our hormones are going to go down during, perimenopause, leading to our postmenopausal years. That is just how it is. We cannot escape that. It is our biology, right? Yet our hormones are highly affected by the rest of our system. So the more muscle you have, the more flexibility you're going to have with your hormones as well. You're going to feel less of all of the terrible symptoms that we have in perimenopause. They're going to be less. Like there's less hot flashes if your body has more muscle and a gut that's working well. Like you get it? Like everything is just going to work better if the rest of the list is going well. Hormones are highly affected by the rest of the system. And so even if you're on hormonal replacement therapy, HRT, that's okay, but it's not going to work that well if your gut is off. Why? Because those little hormones, that HRT still has to be metabolized by the gut. Like the liver has to do its job, the gut has to do its job, the kidneys have to do their jobs. Like this is how the body works. Hormones are not there on their own dictating things. They are talking, communicating continuously with the rest of the body. So the recipe for us during our perimenopausal years and leading into menopause have changed. You can't train like you were training during your 20s. You cannot eat like you were eating back then. There's just things that are changing. Yet when you do those changes, you apply them, you are going to be feeling fantastic. Like energy is going to come back. Brain is going to be sharper. Like you're going to build muscle. You're going to love this body of yours. It is possible to have it. Bye.